Alright, hello and welcome back guys to another video. It is Dark Razeth here. Today I am bringing you guys a video on Dark and Light, the Moonlight summons, the Galaxy Bookmark summons, versus the 4 and 5 star tickets that you can buy using the gold transmit stones. Now, which do I prefer? What has my experience been? What do I recommend for you guys? And in general, what is this part of the game, and why does it matter so much? Why is this such a big topic for everybody? So the first thing I want to go over is an apology. I want to apologize to you guys. I should turn this down a notch. I know you guys are going to see that.
Don't be afraid.
My apology is due to the fact that I have been not putting out videos every day or every other day like I originally planned. Yesterday I was actually sick, which is why my videos have been so delayed and why you guys are getting a montage. I hope that everybody loves summons. Everybody loves watching summon videos. So, Moonlight versus 4 or 5 star. Well, I'm going to go over that a little bit later in the video, but the important bit is that this is going to be a montage from my Twitch, so any tips you guys can give me about improving my quality of these types of videos rather than just the guide videos, which is what I normally do. I know a lot of rambling here at the beginning, but hopefully the rest of the video is enjoyable for you guys, and we're gonna cut to that now. Have fun and enjoy it. Alrighty, we are back. As you can see, we are an Archdemon Mercedes. We had a Destina friend, and I jump cut through the whole thing so that all you guys had to see was the 10 summons, then it's a Moonlight, and then it shows me getting the bookmarks again, and then it'll be another Moonlight, and then, or not, sorry, 10 summons, Moonlight, 10 summons, Moonlight is the progression of this video. As you can see here, I got Acades on my account. I was very excited because this means I have all of the important healers in the game, except for, obviously, Ruel of Light, and I think there's another okay healer. Not as good as Ruel, of course, when it comes to... Right, I also need Angelica as well, so... I have Acades, Destina, Lots, Elson, and so all I'm missing is really Ruel and then Angelica to have a perfect healing team. Now here, we got quite a few 3 and 4 star cards and units. I realize now, looking back on these summons several days later, that now that I'm trying to 6 star heroes, that every 3 star fodder just saves you an extra, couple of hours of work at the least, with having to farm each of the 2 stars, level each of them up, and then combine them all the way up to 3 star. Now, for how to beat Archdemon Mercedes, I used a friend Destina, so I had powerful heals every other turn, and then I had the full heal every other turn, and my Ravi was tanky enough. And that worked for me. It took me almost an hour, actually, I think, to finally down her, which is why this video has been cut down the way it is. I was also talking with people and, enjoying, knowing that I was about to get it. This is a great card, too. I was really glad that I got this, and I am leaving this up right here so you guys can see the live reaction from my Twitch stream. Obviously, this is muted for copyright reasons. I play different music when I am on stream, so if you guys want to see the actual stream, and the audio that I used here, which is kind of epic, go to my Twitch and you can look at the videos. This is from, I think it was 11/12 and 11/13. It's I think it's an 8-hour video and a 9-hour video. So the summons are like near the end, well, like 3/4 of the way through the first one, and then at the absolute end of the 9.5-hour one. As you can see here, I got Gunther. I tried him out the next day, the one where you see the second half of this video, that came from another day. I tried him out. I put a bunch of effectiveness on him. I think because he can't crit, the bleed doesn't proc enough for it to actually matter here. So eventually I do think all Moonlit summons and all 3 and 4 star heroes will all be useful in the game. But for this particular case, Gunther is not going to be usable for me until he's 6 star, maybe 5th, 6 awakening, some good skill ups, and much better equipment and cards. So he's a very much late game hero. So, but yeah, how do you clear Archdemon Mercedes? You want to clear both crystals on the same turn using an AoE. But if you can't do that, just do what I did and just go super tanky. If you don't have a Destina friend, or if 2 Destinas doesn't work for you, or if you don't have a Destina, using Kyrus, a very, very, very tanky Kyrus with very high effectiveness, is going to do just as well. In fact, if I had failed my first try with the Destina dupe, I would have used a Kyrus, and that probably would have worked a lot better. It wouldn't have taken me an hour. So, talking about Moonlight and why I summoned for Moonlight over 4 or 5 star. One, it's very hype. There's quite a lot of light and dark units that I am crazy about, that I would love to get. As you can see above me, I'm counting them down, so it's 7 out of the 10. So I know I have 3 more here. So there's 8. So for me, it was a no-brainer. I wanted the lighter dark. Now that I'm at where I'm at right now, probably the next time I get a good Moonlight summon is going to be when I stop and then work on just the 4 or 5 star unit tickets until I have a proper full 6 star team. Because even if you get a bad card with your, or a bad unit with your 4 or 5 star draw, at the very least, it's fodder to give you 6 stars faster. So that's the way that I am personally viewing this, and I'm so glad that I got that Kirsch dupe. I think I've got 4 now, so her formation is SS, and I am very excited to, when I finally get her effectiveness up over like 85% and get her a lot tankier than she is now. She has a lot of wasted attack and crit stats right now that just don't matter. So my Kyrus is almost where I want her to be. Alright, so as you can see, we got a 3 star again. It was Lorina. Lorina is a free unit. She's very good, so I don't mind having a duplicate of her. But it felt very bad because of the amount of time I had to grind on stream to make sure I went way over time on this day's stream just to make sure I could get this. Alrighty, and welcome back, guys. So the first thing that you guys need to know is when it comes to my pulls, yes, they weren't great. Are they going to be useful for me in the future? Absolutely. So where do you get the gold transmit stones to understand just how valuable each of these are? Well, the first thing that you get them from is no matter if you pull from the first, the second, or the Covenant banner, each one is going to give you 1 point per summon. And once you reach 20, you get a gold transmit stone. And at 6, you can either get the ticket or you can get the Galaxy bookmark. The second one is from Abyss. There's one before this, but I'll just show you here. There's 2 at 39. There are 4 at 59, because it won't let me scroll any faster. And then at 79, there are 6. And 80, there are 15. And I can't remember the last one. It was somewhere between floor 20 and 30. And then the third place that you can get these from is, if you go here, and then you go to settings, check-in reward, you see for an entire month you get 6 of them. So every single month, even much later on, months and months and months from now, after you've exhausted all of your resources into pulling and you've cleared all the abyss, you could at least get 1 every month. So with that being said, it's a very important question that I get asked, which would you pull for? Well, for me, I really care about a lot of the dark and light units just from a collecting standpoint at this point, not just because they're some of the most powerful. In fact, several of them are the most powerful in their respective roles. So for me, it was a no-brainer to get the Galaxy. However, looking at which is better for your account early on, probably the 4 or 5 star ticket in about 60-40 fashion, due to the fact that even if this 4 or 5 star ticket gives you trash, at least it gives you fodder to be able to rank up your current team to 6 star, and then you'll be able to progress in the game either way. Whereas a Moonlight summon, you're not really going to want to fodder one of those. So this could give you a stop on your progression rather than propelling you forward. Now, let's look at the rates. It is 2.5% for a 5 star, and it is 27.5 for a 4 star, 70% for a 3 star. So this means to get a good unit, all of the 5s are good, 85-90% of the 4s are good, and maybe about 60% of the 3s are good. For immediate, wow, this is great for my account. Late game, a lot of them are going to, it's maybe 90% of these are useful. Just immediately apparent. So it's going to be between a 30 and 40% chance to get a good unit versus the 4 or 5 star. Even if it's trash, at least it's trash that will propel you forward. So through my best guess, this is about a 1 in 8 to 10. So between 1 and 8 or 1 in 10, about that rates for you to be able to get a unit you're actually looking for. I've seen quite a few who have to pull 6 or 7 times. I've seen quite a few people pull 8 or 9 times. There are also people who pull martial artist Ken their first pull. So that being said, I think it is, if you are a gambler, you feel lucky, you really want those light or dark units, versus, because the only place you can get them is through the Galaxy Summons. Any of those reasons, go with the Moonlight. Any other reason that you have for progression or anything else, go for the 4 or 5 star ticket. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. I hope you enjoyed the summons. Let me know if my montages need improvement. Anything else that I could do to make them better. And leave a like rating if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more Epic 7. The next couple of videos coming will be the Lorina guide, how to get her, why she's useful. She is outstanding. I know as I got a dupe, but I'm disappointed. And then the next one will be also equipment guides. So see you guys in the next video.